Hello. Happy Wednesday, I think. It's the 22nd of November 2023. So, I've been like super nervous before before I came on today. Like I don't even know why, but like just crazy nerves and like really like super filled with anxiety to like actually like press the button to put, to start. So there might be something, along those lines where you're feeling like drawn to something, needing to say something, but really kind of, oh my gosh, like so many nerves. It's crazy. Um, but I had this whole other thing. Like I was just gonna do a regular poll, and then I was shuffling an oracle deck earlier, and I was like noticing, like my thought process went down like a rabbit hole type tangent or whatever, But like, let me see. I wrote it down so that I could get a better grasp of what I was saying. And what's crazy is like, I was gonna talk about a dream that I had this morning and have this whole like the included message or whatever what I was thinking about within it. But then I was looking at a different page in this journal thing or whatever I got, and I wrote down a dream from a couple days ago, and I like completely didn't remember. Like I knew I wrote down a dream, but I like until I read it again just now, like I did not recall at all what it was. So it was so weird because I was like, what? That's crazy. But it was it was really weird thinking about it. So yeah, I wrote that down. I was going to talk about the dreams, and then I wrote down this so I could stay on task or whatever. But okay, so it was like I was looking at this deck, or like this, I was taking out this, we don't need to talk about the name or anything. It's good. It's a good one, I guess, whatever. But it's got a really pretty, box and everything, and it's all like, pretty nifty or whatever, But when I took it out of the box, and then I'm shuffling the cards and stuff, and the box was just like so big and bulky and in the way that I didn't even have room for like focusing on the contents of what was within it without being like, get this out of here or whatever. And then it brought me back to like, what's the need for like the contents to be so fancy and eye-catching or whatever, when you're needing to focus on what's on the inside, But then it went to like where it's like it's at a point of privilege in a certain way, and I'm not using it in a bad way, but at the same time, like to make your outer shell or whatever, like have all this decoration, and at the same time, is it really beneficial? Because then you're getting drawn in possibly by people who are looking for the wrong things, so they're focused more on the outer contents than what's really inside of it. And then it brought me back. So I'm like trying to like jump you guys through or whatever my weirdo thought process, but it like brought me back to the Indiana Jones in the Last Crusade, where they were at the Holy Grail. Like they were in the Grail room, and the bad guys came, and they're like, oh, look at this one, has to be it, and it was all bejeweled and all that stuff and fancy and everything, and it didn't have within its contents the ability to do what the guy was looking for. And then he ended up, we all know, if you've watched it, you know what I'm talking about. But like, so instead of being focused on people who are wanting things for the wrong reason, or drawing in what's being, like somebody wanting things for the wrong reason, you want to be able to have like your truth, your inside, your essence or whatever, be seen by the right people. And so it's like I don't know, it was just a weird, let me see what I wrote at the bottom. So you getting, yeah, so you're getting the attention from the wrong people based on the, you know, decorative shell or whatever, but if you were to focus more on the content, then you would also be getting the right attention from the right people who can sense the value within, you know. So that was a random tangent, but I was like super freaking nervous coming on. I didn't even want to talk about it. But then this dream, it was so weird. I just kept seeing, like, it was almost like a computer screen or something, I guess, like, not necessarily, but just like a screen where it had like different like boxes, and each box had like, so it had like eyebrow, eyeball, nose, you know, like different ones inside of it. And then there was like this on and off switch, and there was this weird like focus on it. It was like the understanding of, like, it said something it said something being said, whoever is turning them off, and I'm thinking genes, will face the consequences. And like it was just so weird. Like it showed like a on and off switch, and then like these like images of like body parts, basically, not like in a bad way, but like in more like a categorized way or whatever, you know. And it was so weird, and I completely forgot about it, but it's been this like reoccurring dream that I've been having, like waking up to, and that was the first time I like wrote it down and remembered something in a way, but just such a random thing, you know. And then today the dream was about like making like every now, like it was like a timeline that I could see, and it was like something was like trying to insert itself within the timeline where it's like a destined reward or something like that, you know, but it wasn't able to line up or match up with. Yeah. Come on, look at the car. Hold on, I'm doing a reading. Hush, boys. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. So, so it's like you're trying to. There's something that's trying to come in to try and reward you in some way with, you know, on your timeline. But it's like you have to bring your energy up to have it be the joy. Hey, come on, Shab, what are you doing, man? Get out of here. Go somewhere else and growl. Bro, get your ass outside. Excuse me. Every moment needs to be a now moment where they can insert that. So you have to have like every, you know, be open to joy and happiness and everything being like exactly how you want it, you know. Like you have to have that, like, that feeling, you know, where you're like, yeah, like, but just allow it to be open, and instead of focusing on all the horrible things going on, like you want to be able to focus on the appreciation and the joy that you could be drawing into your life, you know. So anyway, those are the things that were on me. In my mind and all those things. Yeah, that dream that I had this morning too is like something, it's like, it seems like things are really reoccurring until I write it down and like take it into, like, instead of having it just be like, oh, that was a weird dream, you know, like I'm supposed to write it down and see what the message really is, you know. So dream journal, helpful. But so somebody might be trying to establish some type of balance within their life, and they're doing a lot of work to try and, you know, keep up the, you know, all the different aspects of what they've got going on. And other people are seeing, they could be seeing what you're doing, and they, you know, like it could be just like some type of entertainment for them or something, but they're not really realizing that there's a deeper purpose and meaning behind it, that there's a larger aspect of what's going on within you and your life, like you're trying to make something, you know, you're like transitioning from one life to another, and you're trying to create stability So like you have a vision of what it is that you're trying to hold on to and trying to build, and other people might just see you like, you know, not doing much maybe or something like that, but you have the vision in your mind of what it is that you're trying to create. And yeah, you really, with the Hierophant, wanting to have it be a more traditional like outlook where other people are aware and in line, I guess, with what it is that's going on, and you're trying to like leave the information and allow to like leave a key, I guess, for future generations in order to unlock this as well, and have it like where they understand what it is that's going on within the situation, instead of it just being like something that is, and they're just in it, you know, like you want them to be involved fully with a deeper understanding and a grasp of the importance. Ouch. And you have like the sun at your back, regardless of where, you know, what position you're in. You're being guided and pushed and motivated to this is, I was gonna say, based on this one too, that you're utilizing, you know, all four elements within you in a way. And this one is encouraging you to do so as well in order to fully create the life that you want, with the Emperor. So we have the Hierophant and the Emperor, so you're really creating like an empire, where it's like traditionally viewed as well by others, like it's become, you're trying to build an empire. That's what you're working on. But it's like you can see the bigger picture. There might be people who are coming up against you and opposing you and stuff, but you can see the real dangers in the background. And so you might be having challenges, but you're also having a sense of what things are worth. You have a deeper understanding of what you're truly fighting for. Okay. Yikes, we got 10-10, but it's, you know, there are some painful endings that you've either gone through, or that you're, you know, that you're looking back on, or that you may have endured or needing to be endured, but you're gonna have the dedication and motivation to continue on your path. But that's funny because I pulled two from that Citadel, the one I was talking about earlier with the fancy box or whatever, and it was like useful information in its own way, but didn't really, I don't know, it didn't really seem to line up in some way. But like, yeah, right here where I was saying you're going to continue on your journey and your path, you're going to have a truth and understanding and a clarity as well. But right here it was talking about laughter, flowing wine, the sound of someone playing the lyre. Sunshine streams into the square, bathing a dance of gathering of dancing youths in its warmth. The muse doesn't see the world as it is, but rather its potential, and dreams of a life of peace and equality. Never short of a song or a toast, the muse is an optimist and a lover, always ready with a kind word and a spare cup of wine. So that was like nice, but then when it came out in reverse, so it said, a dream is a wonderful thing, but don't get too wrapped up in it. There's still danger out there, and being too naive about the reality of the world can trip you up along the way. There's a balance to be found between optimism and realism. So I was talking about that, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And then the second one was talking about, after a long struggle to put things right, not helped by others, you have found confidence in your ability to overcome whatever's next. Take a moment to congratulate yourself on your on your perseverance, and make room in your life for the next challenge. But let me see. Where did Gavin say he was going? All right. But it's also saying like that you're gonna be like like there's gonna be like some type of bell or sound that forms where you are like brought to attention, you know. So you could be in this like celebratory mode and, you know, just wanting to enjoy things, but you're gonna be, you know, having like something brought to your attention where you need to get, you know, make sure that you're maintaining the correct path, you know, and journey that you're on. So it's good to be, you know, in a celebration mode, but you also have to like focus on the purpose and the guidance that you're receiving. So anyway, I thought that was interesting because it's saying that you're dedicated, you know, to your path and you have the clarity and stuff. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But there will be a choice made, an understanding, and an intention to work with others as well. So like you might have your knowledge and your understanding and you've been, you know, maybe building on your own, but at this point you might be choosing to align yourself with others who have the same focus. Which one is this? I think this is a death card, but let me look. It's not a bad thing. So, where's my book? And then, so with working together, once you make the choice of how to really share yourself and, you know, express your truths, you'll have some type of wish come true. And hold on, yeah, it's the death card. Okay. And you'll have some type of transformation that occurs, where instead of a situation that was kind of like looming over you and you're like knowing that you had to do this, you have to, but like it's a little intimidating in certain ways, you're now going to see the beauty of the transformation and be more open to the changes that are needing to occur or occurring, I guess. So a little less intimidating than this whole thing. But kitty cat, it's my leg, little turd. So you might have, yeah, like the anxiety that I've been feeling, like crazy anxiety. But soon there will be some type of like transition or change that you know, helps to guide you right back on track. So okay. And if you know, take some time to go within and really see, you know, shine the light on things that you might have been avoiding previously, it will help to, you know, really strengthen your resolve towards the legacy and the life that you're trying to create. Okay, and it'll like fuel your fire again, I guess, and really motivate you in, you know, towards the true path that you need to go. And it's going to be stabilizing as well. So you've been looking for that stability, you've been, you know, like foreseeing it and everything, but now you'll get to a point where you can really see see the you know, the plans initiating, I guess. Okay. And you're gonna have some type of awareness when it comes to your partner, I guess, as well, that you want to build this empire with. So we got the Empress and the Judgment card. So yeah, you're really gonna have a truer understanding of you know, which person would be right for you, I guess. I'm gonna read on this one. Oh, how cute. We got the twin flames at the top of the deck. Let's see. Okay. Well, I was gonna read it in like the reverse. Or wait, was I? No, it's just the back of the card. Yeah, I'm looking at the back. Crazy. Well, let me see. If I was reading it in reverse, it would go better because it's talking about courage and self-respect, but this is talking about, you know, usually manipulation and deceptive behaviors and stuff like that. Theft, maybe. So that jumping out right there isn't very cool. But yeah, if because I was looking at, like, you know, not reverse like this, but like I was looking at the back of the card and the front of the card type of shit, you know, so that's why I was thinking the reverse for a second. But yeah, with this card, it's kind of like needing to do the things in order to keep yourself safe, you know, and if you're dealing with other people, then you're having to watch out for what they're doing, you know, that's going to be detrimental to, you know, your position or whatever. But yeah, I don't know, let me see. So you're gonna have the stability within yourself, the passion, a new awareness about your, you know, partner and your who you need on your side, I guess. But there might be some type of like I don't know, hiding yourself, you know, hidden motives or something like that going on. So you might need to watch out for that. And we got the Tower moment and the King of Swords. So I guess basically with this Seven of Swords, like, you're gonna have the clarity of what action it needs to be taken. Like, this guy's, you know, stealing the swords of his enemy before the battle, you know, the night before, so that they don't have the ability to fight, you know. So it's kind of like he's doing something sneaky, but in order to protect, you know, the general population or whatever. So it's like this person knows, or you are beginning to know what you need to do in order to you know, take the steps and actions needed. That there will be massive changes that need to happen, but it's like and there will be, you know, just major what did I just say? Yeah, there's gonna be just major changes that shake everything up and everything, but you're gonna know the steps that need to be taken, and have like a higher level of understanding that It could even be what's being guided. You're shown that this is what's being guided, is will happen or whatever, you know. So let's see. Shep, you need to go inside. Shep, stop being such a jerk. Dick. So, ow. Oh, okay. So you know that, you know, with the plans that you've made moving forward, there will be, you know, different types of heartache and heartbreak that occurs. And so it's like you're almost needing to shield yourself from certain things, but, or maybe even others. But you know what steps need to be taken in order to really, you know, get on the path that you need. Yeah, you could be aware of the pain, but you still are needing to be true to yourself and your own feelings in order to really feel like you're moving forward on the path that you've been guided to take, you know, like it's like only for you, like it's being shown to you and, you know, dismantled as you pass through type of thing, you know, like you know that, you know, what steps you're being led to take, you know. Alright, let's see, anything else I want to pop out? Okay. We got to, wait, is that, yeah. Okay. You're almost all the way through. You've gone through a lot of battles and hardships, but you're, you know, being led to what it is that you've been fighting for. So it's like other people might not see what it is that you're, you know, holding out for or going forward towards, but, you know, you are finally seeing the, you know, the finish line towards the goals that you had in mind, and there is going to be like an equal give and take of energy. Wish come true, just maintain hope. Look at that. And there's going to be victory over unhealthy behaviors. There could be action taken quickly with strength that's been found in order to move forward and walk away from things that aren't working. Truly express yourself from the heart. Well, yep. Somebody might have some type of proposal. They've taken time to look at things from a different perspective and see what's truly fulfilling for them. Guess there was more stuff that I was going to talk about, and then I got nervous and then stuck on like the other things that came out like before, like after the main understanding but before I did the reading. I don't know if that makes any sense, but like there's a couple things that I was like thinking about whether I should talk about or not, and then this other stuff came up and got in the way, but I don't think it was a bad thing, because the other one, that was, I think that's where I was like, my nerves are at, because like I just thought about it again, like if I should say something, and then got all super nervous. So and wait. But come on, turn. Okay. Pretty ridiculous. Yeah, wait. It kind of had to do with, you know, like holding out, like with the holding out multiple ways. with like the Nine of Wands, it's like you've been pursuing something for a while and gone through a lot and you're almost on the other side type of thing. But there's been like a lot of pushback and struggle within the situation, and it's just kind of like, don't let that deter you. Do what you think is right when you think it's right. Don't let other people's desires or demands push you into doing something that isn't what you're desiring to do. So I've been I'm just gonna like, let me see, cut it short. Practicing abstinence. I know. So I've been celibate, trying to be celibate, whatever though. Anyway, and like I don't have a problem with it. Like I have my intentions and my understanding of why I'm not spreading my energy in different ways or whatever, but I've been having a lot of pushback from others, I guess, where they're just kind of like, I don't know if it's like maintaining the status quo type of thing or whatever, but I'm like, I'm not in that category. Don't have me be just oh, this is what everybody else is doing type of thing. So it's like, if you are trying to maintain something for your own understanding and purpose and reason, don't let other people misguide you for not understanding what it is that you're truly doing. So like, I will when I want to, but right now I'm not just trying to be open to whatever, and I want something that I know is true and real and not just convenient or whatever, so if you're in a similar situation where you're staying true to yourself for your own reasons and your own understanding, like, you really don't need to be understood by others, and just stay strong within yourself and know that you're like almost there. Like I literally, the dream that I had this morning, I wrote something else down about it which I didn't write today or say today, but it was just like, basically like every now moment, every single second, we could be having like the highest joy and bliss and peaceful feelings and love and care and all that, like, but we're not allowing for it to be the case, so and I know there's always difficult, like it said, like, don't be naive, but like it's allowing for the potential of that to insert itself at any given time, so don't get so stuck on the negative, but try and allow for the highest timeline, arrival, I guess, into your life. So I don't know if I said what it I'm supposed to say the right way, but anyway, hopefully you can get some of it. And I was gonna pull a couple, because I was talking about the Holy Grail or whatever, and then I got these, and there are like the Templars and stuff. But let's see. Oh, okay. So 33's come out twice today together, and we got 6, 3, and 3. So you will be having success. There will be celebration, and you'll be, content working together with others. So all the anxieties and everything that you had, look at that. There's a wish come through. Let's see. Okay. You're gonna have a wish come true coming in. Lucky. So the concerns that you had earlier about, like, the nervousness that you might be feeling about moving towards something that you're desiring, you will have the opportunity for celebration in this situation, and wishes coming true. And you know, these coming out in reverse isn't always, you know, the best, but for me, it's showing like it's not, you know, the burden won't only be on you as the emperor or the empress type person. Like it's not only going to be on one person anymore. So that could be part of your wish coming true, that you're, you know, being supported in a true way that you know is really valued, you know, by you. We got the Nine of Cups and the Hierophant. So you're really gonna feel, you know, like with expressing yourself and your emotions and what you desire to have happen, you know, you will be leading yourself towards that traditional situation, and you just got to maintain your direction, you know, like both these guys are focused on in the same direction, you know, and starting out small, but you got a goal in mind and you have, you know, your hopes and dreams that you're moving towards, and, you know, it is leading towards the same thing where you're creating a foundation for a new traditional way of life within your life. And look at that, we got the Empress. So you will be having your match and you know, your empire the way that you want. The work that you've put in, you know, juggling all different aspects and, you know, building up your abilities and everything like that, like you will have also, you will be supported in that same path, like, so yeah, a lot of the stress of doing it all on your own is going to be taken away. Wow, and these came out earlier in the same way, so you know that this is gonna, you know, this change, you know, what you're moving towards will create a lot of heartache in different ways, but you want to make the life that you truly want to have, and you've taken the time to meditate and rest and recuperate excuse me, recuperate from this tower moment, this upheaval and stuff, or you will be able to, you know, and you'll have a overflow of emotion and, you know, focus. You'll really have a true understanding of what it is that you're working towards, and it could be like, you know, you're working towards a new love as well. So emotional abundance. All right, okay, so that's it for today. Oh crap, it just broke. Where? We'll figure it out later. All right, gonna wait a couple seconds. Hopefully this was helpful, because I really felt like all over the place, like nerves before you go on stage or something, you know, like you can either let the nerves like take over and, you know, take control, or use the energy for your own, you know, I don't know if I did it or not. But I think I got this stuff out that I wanted to get out, and I just hope it made sense. So good luck. Bye bye. In 5, 4